Hello, it is Monday, June 5th, 2023. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Monday puzzle today, which means we are solving a relatively approachable themed puzzle with, well, I don't know. I don't know what it's with. It'll have some clues in it and some answers, and we'll solve them, and it shouldn't be too difficult. That's the idea. And this hopefully not too difficult edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Adam and Annette Noble, Emma Smith, Jake Rodkin, and, as always, the invaluable Timothy Mark, the indomitable Schulmaster, and the incredible Horan family. So thank you so much to the 6 of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support for bringing us this series. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate the contributions of everybody who is a backer of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. So thank you if that includes you. And if you'd like it maybe to include yourself, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the link in the description field. There, of course, you can find all of the bonus videos available to patrons. That includes the recent New York Times weekly mini puzzle pseudo speed solve. And I think today, a couple hours after this video goes up, also the latest monthly bonus puzzle, so the June monthly puzzle from the New York Times. So look forward to that. Or by the time you're seeing this, it's probably actually already live. And again, thank you to everybody who has backed the Patreon campaign. You can also join the Daily Solve Discord chat server. There's a link in the description field to that as well. And please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you've not done that. That's a big help as well. All right, so let's get on to today's crossword. This is a Monday themed grid, should be among the easiest puzzles of the week, and it was constructed by Eric Rolfing. This is his second puzzle for the New York Times, and it was edited, of course, as always, by Will Shorts. So let's start solving. We'll see what's in store for us with this gentle themed puzzle. Allergy trigger in an attic, probably dust, I would think. It could maybe trigger one's allergies. And religious doctrine could be dogma. To prepare for use as a slip and slide. To unroll. Yeah, those are those long mats that you spray constantly with water and slide along them. Alternative to a paper clip, a staple. And a t-shirt or jacket is a top. So let's look at the crosses here. If you're not falling for someone's tricks, you're onto them. Hard to tame hair could be described as a mop. And if you're 100% behind someone or something, you're all for it or them. And a bit of ballet choreography could be a leap, maybe. That happens in ballet. What about this? I bet this is a theme clue. Eating utensil with a serrated edge. Eating utensil with a serrated edge. Well, it's not, what, a sort of a steak knife, maybe? Or I'm not sure what this is. Maybe something thematic is going on. What is this one? This one's been highlighted as well. Oh, right, okay. So this is our revealer. Let this be our little secret, or a hint to letter sequences hid in 1632 and 40 across. Keep it between us. That fits. Okay, that fits. So I wonder if we're going to be putting the word it between the letters US. It's just a guess. I don't know. I still have absolutely no idea how that fits here. This will probably be something in a completely different vein to what I was thinking, and it'll be obvious in retrospect, but at the moment, I have no idea. They may appear before a justice of the peace. Stop dragging your feet. Okay, I don't know. Sizzling Tex-Mex serving. That could be fajitas, which are typically served. They're brought to the table in a cast iron pan, so they're sizzling and smelling very aromatic and tempting. And I think that's exactly why they were created, was to create that effect on other diners as they were brought by your table. Okay, Catholic Academy like Gonzaga or Xavier. Jesuit. Oh, and if we those are Jesuit universities or Jesuit schools. So if we keep it between us, here's the it. So the S could be here. Oh, and it could just be school. Okay. All right. So this is just a regular this is a completely normal answer to the clue. It's just that it contains this theme bit. So what am I missing about The eating utensil with a serrated edge. Sorry about this if you've been yelling at me. I don't know why I'm not seeing what that is. Well, it'll have UITS in it, right? So I don't know. Sorry, I just don't know what it is. Oh, it's infuriating. At a distance could be afar. Hilo, hello. So hilo in Hawaii, so it could be aloha in Hawaiian. Pro photography purchases in brief. SLR, single lens reflex cameras. And Ferrigno, who played the Hulk on old TV. That's Lou Ferrigno. Or Ferrigno? I actually don't know how it's pronounced, or how he chooses to pronounce it. Anyway, he played the Hulk on the Hulk television program. The Grand Slam, a tennis coup. There we go, Grand Slam, famously of tennis. And sushi bar tuna variety, ahi tuna. There we go, associated with sushi. And non-glossy as a photo, you could have a matte finish rather than a glossy finish to a photograph, to a print. So anyway, here we have our UIT. So, I suppose anytime we recognize any of those, we can fill the rest in. So, grapefruit spoon. Oh, right. Wow. Okay. That's it's a clever misdirecting clue because I was absolutely thinking about knives. And I think most people, when you hear a serrated edge, you would think of a knife. But it's true. In fact, a grapefruit spoon does have a serrated edge. And grapefruit is one of the few, I don't know, I'd almost say one of the few foods of any kind, fruit or otherwise, that I don't particularly like. So I don't encounter grapefruit spoons very often. Anyway, Iams competitor. So that's a pet food brand. So Alpo could be a competing brand. And a car option with tinted glass. It's not a window. That doesn't fit. Not sure. Surrounded by could be amid. Cub Scout group could be a den of Cub Scouts. And a lucky find for a prospector could be, a load of ore. And then declaration delivered or not in a Love is Blind finale. I do. Okay, so this... Oh, is this the show where I've never seen it, but they're not able to see each other or something like that, and then I guess do they in fact get married for real at the end, I suppose? They say I do. Okay, car option with tinted glass. Oh, mood. Is it mood something? I don't know. Oh, no, moonroof. Moonroof, okay. There we go. You can have that be tinted. And Bugs Bunny or SpongeBob SquarePants, informally. A cartoon character. Prodigal Son, of course, the parable. Biblical parable. And a small songbird, I assume is a wren in this case. So what about this? Nintendo debut of 2006, that was the Wii video game console. And like old jokes, again and again, retold? Yes, those jokes are retold. The die is cast. Famous declaration. No turning back now. And 13-time NBA All-Star Kevin. Oh, Kevin Durant. I've heard of him. Look at that. Look at me getting a sports clue. All right. Oh, well, hopefully it's correct. Sometimes I say that, and then in saying so, I've guaranteed that I've actually answered it incorrectly. Sender of a candygram. An admirer, maybe. You could send candy to someone you admire. This looks like elopers? No, it's not. They may appear before a justice of the peace. What is it? Why do I not see it? Oh, well, here we have Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, that's straightforward. Oh, maybe it is eloper. Oh, because, they are elopers. They're getting married, and the justice of the peace is the officiant of their marriage, I suppose. Right, okay, fair enough. Adjust as a thermostat. You could set the thermostat, set the temperature. Oh, so here's one of these. So where do our it between us go here? Must go here. This is the it, and then the us here. I can't see where else it would fit. Stop dragging your feet. Oh, quit stalling. There we go. It's a very useful theme. And a blue shade could be aqua blue. If you're, not sharp, dull. Maybe your grapefruit spoon has become dull. Weird problem to have. Bone next to the radius could be the ulna. And a mojito garnish is a mint leaf. There we go. There's almost nothing better than the smell of fresh mint. Control-Alt-Delete is a Windows computer command, I suppose. And then magical item in Aladdin is the magic lamp, of course, from which the genie emerges. French friend is ami, so that's simply friend in French. And point and shoot camera setting is, auto. Yes, so you adjust it adjusts the aperture and shutter speed and ISO automatically. Elton's John, right? Okay, so this is, the Elton here is just, it's referring to Elton John, but in a way that simply refers to his being British. So we're using British English here, and we're referring to the John, the toilet, as the loo. And then a silent greeting, you could nod to somebody as a silent greeting. Georgia, who painted cow's skull with calico roses. Georgia O'Keeffe, who famously painted the cow's skulls. Oh, wait, no. O'Keeffe, there we go. Official reprimand is a censure. There we go. And a bullfight bull is a toro? Is that right? I think so. Grad student's advisor, so a graduate student could be advised by a prof, a professor, and the grad student, that abbreviated bit there, clues us in that prof it will be abbreviated as well from professor. Records speed for short. RPM, revolutions per minute, so 33 or 45, for instance, with a vinyl record. Burrowing animal could be a mole, burrows underground. And what to mind when exiting a train in London? Mind the gap. Indeed, is what they say. Although not as often as is sort of represented in film and so on, I think. Flippant freshness. Oh, sass. You could be a bit fresh, a bit sassy. And Spinal Tap is a mockumentary rock band from, of course, the truly great film This Is Spinal Tap. Lamb Chop or Miss Piggy is a puppet. Oh, no, a Muppet. Wait. No, actually, excuse me. Is Lamb Chop actually a Muppet or not? Probably not. Probably just a puppet, of which the Muppets are those as well, so. Chess piece not allowed to move backwards is a pawn, right? Okay, so puppet was correct there. It's usually 2 or 3 in miniature golf. Could be the par stroke count. Boy, I haven't played miniature golf in ages. K to 12 fundraising groups could be PTAs, parent-teacher associations. And a church instrument is an organ. A pipe organ could be in a church. Or I suppose you could have an electric organ in a church as well. Or a synthetic one. Supermodel Kate Upton, I've heard of, certainly, supermodel. And pastors to no end. You could nag somebody, pester them to no end. And a built-in feature of some camisole, so you could have a camisole with a bra built in, I suppose. And a poached component of the dish shakshuka, eggs. Shakshuka involves poached eggs, a delicious dish. Lead into disappointing news. Alas, maybe. Alas, you could say. The crossword is almost over. Carrier to soul in brief. KAL? Korean Airlines, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, yes, it must be, because variety is the spice of life, goes the saying. And Manning of football, Eli Manning, I've heard of him. I've heard of Eli Manning of the NFL. So there we go. And semicircular building recess is an apse, the official church architectural feature of the New York Times. Okay, let's see. Some pub pints could be ales. And the Clean Air Act enforcer for short, the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency of the United States. A line made by a comb is a part, and something password protected for short. Oh, I see. It's secure. It's password protected. It's secure. And to decorate as a cake is to ice the cake. And then finally, trial runs are tests. So, yes, there we go. That was the Monday crossword. And let's just take a quick look at our theme. It was a nice, simple theme, and it took me a while to get into it because of this grapefruit spoon that was completely impenetrable to me. And let me know how you fared with the grapefruit spoon there. But I did glance down at the revealer, keep it between us. The revealer, of course, being the the theme that ties together whatever's going on in our theme, and the clue that ties together whatever's going in our theme. And it was placed in essentially where we'd expect it, as predicted by Lyell's law, formulated by Daily Solve viewer Lyell, which states that the revealer is most likely, not guaranteed, but most likely to be found towards the end of the across answers, and very often precisely 3 cells up from the southern border. And anyway, keep it between us. So we kept the letters IT between the letters US. And in doing so, we helped create the phrases grapefruit spoon, Jesuit school, and quit stalling. And there we go. A nice simple Monday theme in a nice simple Monday puzzle. And that's that for the Daily Solve today. Of course, I'll be back tomorrow for the Tuesday edition of the Crossword, so do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Monday. Take care.